What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and this video is part one in a series of videos I'm going to be doing on my brand new 3D printed Batfleck utility belt. Now, like I mentioned a few videos ago, I have had some pieces 3D printed for a screen accurate Ben Affleck Batman belt. Like I said, this is part one, so I'm going to be showing you guys the prints. They finally arrived all the way from Poland from my good friend at Cassius Props. Over the next couple of videos, I'm also going to be demonstrating how I'm going to be prepping the prints, molding them, casting them, finishing them off to make eventually completed belts and also eventually offer kits of the belts. Now, Marcin is the gentleman who runs Cassius Props, and like I said, he is based in Poland. He does 3D rendering work, he does 3D printing, and his work is absolutely phenomenal. The idea of 3D printing still boggles my mind, and I honestly don't know how these little machines achieve such amazing detail and intricate shapes. But it's just not the machines that do the hard work, it's the artists that create the 3D renders, and Marcin has done an amazing job recapturing Ben Affleck's belt, making it as screen accurate and scaled as possible. So I originally found Marcin on the Replica Prop Forum. He was advertising his services for 3D rendering, 3D printing. I approached him, I said, would you be interested in making pieces for a Batfleck belt? I've got the reference photos, here you go. He agreed, and this is what he's come up with in just a couple of days. Like, the dude is amazing, his work is phenomenal, and he knows the details, he knows the screen accuracy of the Batfleck belt. So after all the files were completed, I originally was going to have them printed by Shapeways or whatnot, because I didn't know he offered the 3D printing services. I thought he just did 3D prints for himself. Anyway, he gave me a great deal in terms of 3D printing all of the pieces, and he kept me updated every step of the way. He was informing me, you know, the buckle will be printed in 2 pieces so it prevents warping. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know 3D prints could warp. So anyway, the parcel arrived a couple of days ago, and I was going to do an unboxing, but when I got the box, I shook it up and it sounded like something was broken, so I shit myself, ripped the box open, but everything was fine. It was just the pieces clunking around. So, I do have the box here. So let's start off with the buckle. Now, I went ahead and glued the 2 pieces of the buckle together because I get very excited and just want to start. So here is the buckle. If I can focus on that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. You can see the back here, all the layering and the base layering that the printer's done. So like I said, it was printed in 2 separate pieces to prevent warping, so it's straight as an arrow. Now, next up is the pouch, and this is the amazing part because this goes to show how much of an engineer Marcin is with his rendering. This is the pouch. Now, I've only got 1 pouch because obviously I'm going to be molding it to make copies, but the top is separate so you can make it fold up. How good is that? So this will be molded in 2 separate pieces, so the final belts will have pouches that are functional, and you know, it's hollow inside. I will be molding it as is. It's hardly any prep required except to do some texturing on the sides. Hello! Where were the other drugs going? Tell me, do you bleed? You will. Okay, next up are the pouches or the cylinders. Now, 2 oh God, can't focus on me, god damn it. 2 separate heads were printed with different details. This is the one I will be using because it does fit snug straight onto the cylinder. And there's the capsule. Now I'm going to do close-up shots of these because it's really hard to focus on this and not my face. And finally, this is the side attachment that goes onto the buckle. And there's a groove here. Like, everything is just so precision and precise. It just fits straight in like that. And obviously, one's only required, so I'll just mold that, and you got 2 copies, you do one on the other side. So the actual belt itself will be either a vinyl, a leather, or like a rubber pool PVC, and then obviously the pieces will be molded on top of that. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is part 1 in a series of videos which will eventually lead to a final Batfleck belt. I will have a regular version, I will have a nightmare version where it's more beat up, scratched with sand all over it. I'd just like to say a very big thank you to Marcin at Cassius Props. He's based in Poland. I highly recommend checking him out, guys. You can find him on Facebook under Cassius Props. You can see all the other amazing work he's done for cosplays and whatnot. So guys, I'm going to leave you now with some nice close-up shots of these amazing prints. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your continuing support. And until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.